first off, I apologize for the weird edit and the cut from the last video. The battery died, and I also had to dip. As you can see, I'm back where we first started. Luckily that door was open. This, however, was closed, as well as the door that was over there that we first went through. So, that tells me they do work on weekends. So, from current time, we've got maybe 2 hours, possibly 1. Right, so we are going to check out the offices today, since I didn't think I would have another chance to do this. I will pick y'all up over there. Right, so I can see the Bobcat moved. Weird. So, I can also hear the air compressor still running. Thought that was actually kind of weird. Figured I'd share that. Also, they've made a lot of headway with that. Quite a bit. Right. Up to the offices. Okay, so. Dog bed. Don't want to get seen by the road. Spray can. Okay. Full kitchen. Interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna guess blueprints. Huh. I'm gonna guess they are... Oh no. Demolition framing plan. Huh. Interesting. If I understand this, they're thinking about redoing some of this, it looks like. Huh. Actual gun. Interesting. Huh. Now that is interesting. Was not expecting to see that. Right. We're gonna go this way. Because hopefully I haven't been seen by the road behind me. Bunch of offices. Boardroom. I know that's not going to come through. Apologies for that. I don't want to turn on the light over there. I really don't want to be over here. Huh. Yeah, this is a guard room of some kind. Okay. I know there's more that way, and we will get to it. But the more I see of this, the more interested I'm becoming. Because I was not expecting some of this. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go by this way, a little ways. Because I know there is a way out to my right. Is the doctor in? I don't think so. Huh. First aid station. Well, there's all your keys. Interesting. There's a lot of glass in this place. I can already tell that place isn't going to lead anywhere. And we're not going to go to that front room because that can be seen up front. Because right there is the main road. So. So this is what a firehouse is. Okay. More of just random stuff. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, that. Holy moly. All that can be you can see in from those windows. Damn. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go back. And I'm going to attempt to show y'all the other stuff that I saw yesterday. Unless, of course, I see something that gets me sidetracked. We'll see. Alrighty. Alright, so this is where we picked up. Well, we're picking up now where we left off. This place is awesome, by the way. I did go up one of these ladders. And scattered a little bit more. I think it was this one. Yes, it was this one. It took me a little bit to realize that I was no longer recording. So what we're going to do is pick up a little bit where we left off. I would go up there, but I really don't want to. It's really tight up there, and I did it last time I was over here, and there's not much to see, if anything at all. That way leads underneath all this. These are furnaces. In fact, if I recall correctly, yeah, one of them is opened up in the back. And you can see inside. Oh, hello. I didn't go this far. In fact, this is part of what I wanted to see. Sorry about that. So that's what I was hearing on the other side of the building too. Okay. This system's complaining that there's no flow. Oof. Well then. I guess we didn't see everything. Alright. There is so much in here that I want to see and explore. I just don't have the time, which is unfortunate. Because this place is under active demolition. And there are some things that I can. Some things that I will be able to see, some things I will not be able to. And I have no idea when whoever owns this place will be back. Unfortunately. Because we were up, this must be... I think I know where we're at, yeah. We just looped around. Cool. So, give me a minute, and we'll be outside. Alright, we're back outside. I've got less paranoid now that we are. Time check, that took about 22 minutes. Right. So, last time I went through some of this stuff, into some of these, there's really nothing to look at. But what I will do is, I don't know if it can be made out, but I'm gonna go up there. Up to the top. And then I'm gonna work my way that way. Like I did the other day. Alright. It is so peaceful. I want to see the city from up there, on top of that water tower. But gotta remember, anything I climb up, I gotta climb back down. Right, here we go. Okay, so y'all probably can't see it, but there's about 5-6 flights of stairs. Yeah. And then afterwards, we want to tackle the lovely water tower and take a view from up there. Alright. Since this is a bunch of stairs, I'm not gonna bother showing this. Right, here we go. Here we are, up at the top. Oh, that is beautiful. It's well worth the climb, I would say. So, now, about what I had said. Anything I have to climb up, I gotta climb down. So, I know that's obvious, but I also have to remember that I am not in a static environment. Anything and everything can go wrong right now. Right now, a work truck could pull up right there, and I am incredibly visible right now with the sky getting brighter by the minute. Now, being said, also, that wasn't there. Just because this is not a static environment does not mean I am afraid. I have to remember that wherever I go, wherever I choose to go in here, and all over this place, that static environment is right there. And if I forget for one moment that this is not a static environment, it will bite me. And it will bite me good. And by bite, I do mean hurt me. It will always seek to humble you. Wherever and whenever you enter it. If you for 1 second let your focus slip, you will fall. And there is no safety. There is nothing here that will catch you and break your fall. But that is what makes it so beautiful. This environment is gorgeous. It is mysterious, and it is by far something to be enjoyed. Now, I want to get up to that railing right there, onto that catwalk and go in. But there's a problem. One I am not entirely sure of how to solve. It's a really simple problem, too. How do I do it? How do I get over to it, onto it, and up it? All of that while not getting hurt. And without getting caught. I am a night person. The dark suits me. But them? No. They, like so many people, enjoy the light. I do not. I do my best work in the dark. Where nobody can see me. Where I am invisible. Where, no matter what, I am in control of what I interact with and who I interact with. Now, a lot of this is quite similar to the rules I learned when I used to do other activities. You pick a line and you follow it. You plan ahead and accordingly, and you go from there. Now, not only do I want to get into that door and up into the structure, which, mind you, I have no idea the condition of. I want to get up there, all the way. Now, as to how that's done, I don't know. Sure, the answer could be right here on this up a ladder, and we're first going to check that, because if I can conquer it from above and make my way down, it's easier. Far easier. But if I have to go up it from the bottom, I will. Alright, let's see what we got over there. Right now, I'm invisible. You can't see me either side. But you can hear me. And that is my greatest enemy, is sound. In environments such as this. So, what have I learned from being up here? There isn't a route that's easily accessible, as far as I can tell, from where I'm standing and walking to the inside of that building. Not without jumping. However, I look down, I see something, and I look there, and I see a way, at least down onto the roof. Now, the question is, do I take that path or do I take that one? We're gonna first check this one out, and we're gonna do it as quietly as possible. Alright. So what does this path tell me? It tells me I picked the wrong way. So, we go back, and we start again. Okay, so, we're back. Our path is selected, and we're gonna go for it. Time check. Workers could be arriving here within the next 20 minutes. So, what do we do? Do we rush? I think not. Rushing makes mistakes. Mistakes have consequences. And with consequences comes problems. In situations like this, you stop for a moment and you listen. I hear nothing, so we continue. Right? I will see you on the first landing. Okay. So. As you go higher and higher, you become more visible. As it becomes brighter, you become more visible. Every decision you make from then on affects what happens. Bolted shut. Away in. But how to do it? We go to the next landing. And we hope. We make it to the next landing. Now we make a choice. This is an elevator shaft. It is no good to go in. Do we walk along this platform out into the abyss and hope? Or do we check around the corner? Around the corner. Nothing. No way in. Only way forward is left or up. Which one do we choose? Which one do we want? All of these decisions to be made as you go. Every decision has a consequence. Every decision leads somewhere new. Whether or not you like it, that's up to you. $16.46, or rather, 0646. Right, we go up. And the decision that you make to go up leads somewhere you didn't expect. Now, you pick a path that won't get you killed or hurt. Or worse, caught. In situations like this, it's best to decide and know when you've been beaten. I know for a fact I cannot safely continue up, and there is no way forward that is acceptable. So, what do? We go. We leave. And we thank the environment for not hurting us. Right. So, I would say this part of the journey failed. But that view is worth $1 million, in my opinion. Alright, next week is a Q&A. If you've made it this far, please join me for that. Because one of these buildings we're going to select, and we are going to use that to answer all of y'all's lovely questions. Now, backup plan, should none of y'all ask any questions, is we do another video. If I haven't seen any questions, well, I'll know. Y'all stay safe. I know I will.